I found this article in an issue of Midweek Pictorial, but I thought it would work better by itself rather than be buried in a compilation. And I know that the Futurism videos are more popular with people, so I wanted to make it easier to find. Anyways, let's start. Imaginary Trip from the Earth to the Moon. Midweek Pictorial. February 12, 1920. From the time that Jules Verne wrote his story of a journey to the moon, public interest has frequently been turned in that direction. It has seldom been considered, however, as anything but pure speculation. Impetus has, of late, however, been given to the subject by the rocket invented by Dr. Robert H. Goddard, Associate Professor of Physics at Clark University. His experiments have been carried on under the supervision and with the endorsement of the Smithsonian Institution, which is not given to chimerical or unscientific theories. Professor Goddard is primarily interested in obtaining photographs above the Earth's atmosphere, but many scientists believe that if that much can be attained, an extension of the journey to the moon might be possible. The subject is full of fascinating suggestion to people of an era which has seen so many apparent miracles performed by science. This interesting field of speculation has attracted the attention of Mr. Max Fleischer of the Bray Pictures Corporation, and has resulted in a series of pictures which, while imaginary, are alleged to be based on sound scientific theories. The pictures show an imaginary trip to the moon in a gigantic rocket. The energy of radium, if harnessed, could furnish ample motive power to reach the moon in the rocket described. The speed would accelerate as the friction of the Earth's atmosphere was left behind. The temperature would soon be 458 degrees below zero, but the vacuum envelopes about the rocket would neutralize that. At a distance of 213,000 miles from the Earth, the gravity of the moon would become paramount. For the remaining 27,000 miles, the fall to the moon would be fatally rapid, but this is retarded by a reversed power operated from the bow of the rocket. Always granting the possibility of radium being harnessed as motive power, it is alleged that no insuperable physical difficulties would intervene. Interior view of imagined moon rocket. Every appliance is contained for the health and comfort of the passengers. There are a radium power tank, radium-operated engines, oxygen tank, dynamo, electric heater, compressed flood cabinet, water tank, and other apparatus. Even motorcycles have not been overlooked. They are for the exploration of the moon after the adventurers have landed on that satellite. Fanciful picture of rocket used in moving pictures, which, if the energy of radium could be utilized as a motive power, and who shall say that it may not yet be, might reach the moon. How the Earth would look if viewed from the moon. Our planet, as seen from the moon's surface, would always occupy the same position. Different parts of the Earth's surface would be seen at different times, but its place in the heavens would be the same. The rocket, which in theory could reach the moon, pictured as in full flight, cleaving its way through space as though it were a comet. The arrows represent the power of gravity exerted, respectively, by Earth and Moon. At a distance of 213,000 miles, the pull of the Earth would be exceeded by that of the Moon. An aviator circling the Earth 10 times would travel further than the distance between the Earth and the Moon, 240,000 miles, and could make the journey in 3 months. The diagram represents the distance to be covered. Tube containing 1 gram of radium. Its value is $170,000. This wonderful element will lose only 1/2 its energy after 2,000 years. If its power could be fully utilized by some radium-operated machine, there is alleged to be nothing in physical laws that would make a trip to the moon impossible.